to this very exciting day, this milestone. I'm Lori Schwartz, President of Waterfront Partnership. And it's just terrific to have you here. We're going to run through our program fairly quickly. We know you're bearing the wind and chilly weather. Appreciate that. So welcome Senator Ferguson, Delegate Edelson, Mayor Scott, former Appropriations Chair Maggie McIntosh. We saw you here. Thank you for all of you for coming. And as I begin, I want to also introduce or thank several of our board members are here. Ira Weinstein, Mitch Gold, Maggie McIntosh, Jen Dryben, participant Adam Greenberg. And quickly, I just have to recognize our staff. They're the ones that make all of this programming and everything around the waterfront possible. So please indulge us. First is Francois, our park ambassador. I know you all recognize him, people who frequent the park. He welcomes everybody, he does crafts with the kids. He's just the best. Everyone is. Matt Kajava, Director of Operations and Parks. He keeps an eye on the park, makes sure everything is operating well. Leanna Wetmore, Director of Events and Programs, all her creativity and energy, making sure kids learn about all the plants and insects and birds that visit the park. Our marketing team, all the marketing you see, the social media, the graphics, everything is Erin, Marina, Bridget, and our latest addition, Olivia, today. Incredible work, all of you. Melody, all things events, logistics, business development. Our Healthy Harbor team, headed by our Vice President, Adam Lindquist, along with Allison is here, and Chelsea, all things oysters, kayaks, the best environmental programs ever, Mr. Trash Wheel, of course. And Stacy, behind the scenes, make sure everything works. And Amber, our Executive Vice President, our rock of the organization. She makes sure we stay in good standing and keeps everyone working well. So thank you. Please recognize our terrific team. Okay. And then we want to recognize Gloria Huang and her husband, Phil, for One Do Cafe will be opening here this summer. They provided refreshments for today. If you haven't had some, please take some. They're just delicious and gorgeous. And then our closest partners on this project, Baltimore City Rec and Parks. You'll be hearing from Professor Moore shortly, Dr. Moore shortly. But we have Jasiah here, Ed, Adam Borman, Ed Wheeling, Nicole, Ashley Bush. Thank you all for your partnership. This park wouldn't be, Phase 1 wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be breaking ground on Phase 2 without you. So our dream of building Rashfield Park has been more than 10 years in the making. Because of the weather, I won't go through the year-by-year history. But we're here to break ground on Phase 2. While Phase 1 is more focused on children and learning and play, Phase 2 is focused more on recreation, youth and adult recreation, with a large field that'll be available for open play, sports, Frisbee playing, as well as special events. Beach volleyball, beautiful new beach volleyball courts. We'll have pickleball, exercise, fitness course, and it's really a place for Baltimore. Both Phase 1 and Phase 2 were built and designed by Mahan Reichel Associates for Baltimoreans. This is Baltimore's place. We want citywide, we want statewide, and any tourist to come here. But our goal was really to create a green space, a safe place where all Baltimoreans could come together and mix and play regardless what zip code, wherever from the city you came from. And numbers have proven that here we go, let's see. The goal of serving Baltimoreans first show in the results. While the attendance in September 2021 was 1,000 people a month, in September 2024, it was 23,000 participants visiting the park per month. And the demographics mirror the citywide demographics. So we're so excited that we've been able to accomplish what the goal was all along. Phase 2, I hope you'll take a look at the park plans when we finish this. And park plans include a brand new kayak launch, Our Healthy Harbor team is making that happen thanks to Visit Baltimore and the TID and Mittendorf Foundation and the Maryland Heritage Area Authority. So please visit the soon-to-be kayak launch. It's outlined in blue on the promenade, and that will be operated by Rec and Parks upon completion later this summer. The Blue Way plan is right here, so take a look too, please, after the ceremony. So, none of this would have been possible. We wouldn't be here today without the leadership of Senator Ferguson. Senator provided, through the General Assembly, funding for Phase 1 and for Phase 2, $14 million in the state capital budget. Thank you, and please welcome Senator Ferguson.
Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to be here with you all. If we could, very, very briefly, I mean, there's so many. All of this work is teamwork, right? It takes a village to do something like this. And as the mayor knows very well, this is really the front door, the front step to the city of Baltimore. When there is a game, an O's game or a Ravens game, and there's the overhead look of, when people have that image of, what is Baltimore? This is what they see. They see this incredible space. And Phase 1 was just the very beginning of that. I want to thank Mark Edelson, who is my delegate here. This teamwork in Annapolis is absolutely essential. Along with Robin Lewis and Luke Klippinger, we've been able to really bring home the bacon, along with the support from the mayor and our councilman, Zach Blanchard, who's done a great job as he's started his new role and getting his feet wet in all of the fun that is downtown Baltimore and all of the politics. But what I really, really want to do, what I really would like to do, this is a bold vision, right? This is something that it took a lot of big ideas. It took kind of a sense of disbelief of how do we take what has been here for decades and imagine a new future. It would not have happened without the unbelievable and incredible leadership of Lori Schwartz. 20 years. We had the opportunity to validate her excellence in the Senate this year, and it was truly an honor to do so because, when I think of the champions of Baltimore, people that have made their mark on this place, if you look around and what's happened with Waterfront Partnership and what we've been able to create together, the image and the imaginary, the fun, the space where people can live and learn and love, it is because of your leadership that this has been possible. So it is truly an honor to serve at the state level, to serve with my colleagues, with Reggie Moore and Rec and Parks and all of the partners who are here today. I look around and it's like everyone has been a part of this incredible process. This is what Baltimore deserves. This is what we should be striving for across our entire city, a place where everyone feels like it can be home. And so I cannot wait I'm excited for the groundbreaking today. What is the timeline? Do we hear?
About 14 months.
14 months. So in 12 months, I look forward to the ribbon cutting here for Phase 2. Without further ado, am I handing it over to...
I'll take it back.
Okay, I'm handing it back to the one and the only Lori Schwartz. Thank you all.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Senator and President Ferguson. Real quickly, we mentioned Delegate Edelson. He's a new delegate, just came in 2023 and immediately started work on Rashfield Park, set up meetings, got support for Rashfield Park and hasn't stopped. He comes here and plays with his son. I think his dad is here with him. So please welcome Delegate Edelson.
Thanks, everyone. It's so great to be with you around the corner from my house, so this is particularly convenient for me. I just want to say, I've been in the legislature for a few years now, and I'm on the Appropriations Committee. And in that committee, our focus really is on making these investments in the district, in the city, and in the state. And one of the things that you learn very quickly is that there are certain organizations that when they get resources from the state, they really, really put them to use. And they build things that folks in the city and the state are going to use immediately. And those are the ones that always jump up to your priority list, especially at times like now. Everybody is seeing all the stories in the news. We are in a tough fiscal position in the state. We just got over a very difficult session. Senate President and I still need to catch up on a significant amount of sleep, which we will do eventually. But in those tough times is when you really have to focus on the organizations that are going to make the best use of those precious taxpayer dollars. And the Waterfront Partnership is absolutely at the top of the list. And we're also so blessed in this area, because there are so many organizations like that right where we are. If you think about the Science Center, the Aquarium, Port Discovery, what we're going to be doing in Harbor Place, this is really the epicenter of maximizing that investment in the city and in the state. And so, when Lori and former delegate, now lobbyist Pete Hammond came to me and said, hey, we need help putting this together for Rash Field, I said, I'm all in. I'm happy to do whatever I can, because you can see what they've done with phase one. And as the Senate president said, that's only the beginning of what we're going to be doing with phase two. So I look forward to being here in exactly 12 months to cut the ribbon. My son will be here with me, but I just want to say as well, Lori, thank you so much for your work and everything that you've done for the city. We are so lucky to have had you. We're going to be in good hands going forward, but the Senate president is right. This is all about partnership. I'm so fortunate to be a part of this team, and I'm so excited to get to keep doing the work and being here for things like this, because it's the very, very essence of what we do. So thank you all so much. So happy to be here with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate. Okay, so a question for you. What elected official do you think was the first, not just elected official, but person to run through the rope bridge in phase one? If you can't guess that, which mayor, I just gave it away. Which elected official do you think will make the greatest use of our brand new kayak launch? Yes, we're here, and all these amenities are here thanks to the support and the funding as well by the City of Baltimore, provided by Mayor Scott. We have $10 million in phase one, $4 million in phase two, and an incredible park that serves the City of Baltimore. We're so happy to join with the city in making that happen. And thank you, Mayor Scott. Please give us a few words.
Thank you, Laura. Let's give it up for Laura once again. Thank you for all your years of dedication, for your service to Waterfront Partnership, for your friendship, and also thank you for understanding that we actually needed a kayak launch here. So I didn't get in trouble for making a kayak launch where people think I made it for myself. So thank you very much. Thank you. And good afternoon, everyone. And happy Baltimore Day. It's 410. Happy Baltimore Day. That's why I have on my Baltimore shoes with the flag on it. And for those in Baltimore, also happy Merville Day. We're School 410, so this is also Merville Day. I'm sorry that the other schools don't get a day with Baltimore. It's not my fault. I am so happy to be here, and we were honored to help support this. Like we've heard before, you heard the Senate President say, this is our face to the world. And we know that we have to see it undertake this new beginning. And what has happened with phase one and what is happening in phase two is us doing just that and doing it the right way. In partnership, Waterfront Partnership, the city, the state, recreation and parks. That is how we have to get things done in Baltimore if we want to truly see our city grow into the best version of itself. I am excited to come back, not just for the kayak launch. I actually asked Dr. Director Moore, yes, he's a doctor now. He asked me for a raise the next day, but we'll leave that for now. I was like, why is my kayak out here? He's like, we thought you were. I'm like, Reggie, it's cold today. Not even I am going to kayak today, but also for the fields, to see people be able to play some competitive sport. Maybe we can get a little flag football in there, volleyball, all the great things that we know people love to do here, but a space for people, not just the councilman and his family, as I know they will make the short walk over here, but families like mine who come downtown and want to just enjoy the Inner Harbor and Rash Field. It's such a beautiful plan. Can't wait to come back to celebrate it, but also can't wait to continue this great partnership with all of our partners here as we continue to reimagine what our waterfront looks like and what the Inner Harbor looks like and what our city looks like. So congratulations. Thank you, Lori. Don't go too far. We will find you. Thank you for all the years of service, and thank you to the Senate President and to the delegate. I hope they get some sleep. I know they have not slept in 3 months. I hope they get some sleep, but thank you all for having me.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm a city resident. I always have been, always will be. So no worries there. I'll be here. So next we have our councilman for the Inner Harbor, Zach Blanchard, who we've known for some time as head of the Federal Hill Neighborhood Association. And I don't know if you know, he's really credited in our minds for inspiring us to create Sunset Jams, a great evening activity on Friday nights in the fall. So please, Councilman Blanchard.
I'm just so excited about this. For the last month, when I look at my calendar, I'm like, when are we doing that ribbon cutting at Rash Field? The living right next to Cross Street Market, about 5 blocks down the road, and having seen the incredible impact that phase 1 of Rash Field has already had, and not just like what it does to activate the Inner Harbor, but also like how, if you just go and when the weather's a little nicer, especially on a weekend, and you see who's out there, it really is representing Baltimore. Who's at the skate park, who's at the kids park, who's just like sitting around in the nature space. It is like spot on, an actual representation of Baltimore. And that's a lot smaller than this space. So I am extremely excited about that. It's a really well-deserved thing that this ribbon cutting is happening while Lori is still head of the organization before she retires. My former boss worked for Lori for 15 years, so I know I got a lot of, hand-me-down mentoring that I know came from Lori to my former boss, Eric Souza. So, and your reputation amongst basically everyone is incredible and very well-deserved. And I also kind of want to make a slight public apology to Director Moore and just say that I know if I've been a bit of a pain in the butt, it's only because I'm so excited about all the work that Rec and Parks is doing and has coming up across the district. And as much as I am a pain in the butt, I want to make sure I'm at least a little more a champion of all the great work that's going to be going on over the next couple of years across the district, but especially here today. So thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. So next we'll hear from Dr. Moore, formerly known as Director Moore of Rec and Parks. Before we started working on phase 1, we really hadn't worked closely with Department of Rec and Parks, but since that time, I've come to know and greatly respect Director Moore, Jasiah Smith, Adam Borman, Ashley, Ed Wheeling. The entire Rec and Parks team are just really impressive individuals committed to recreation and parks throughout the city, not just this district and not just this park. And we really enjoy working with you and value your partnership. So please welcome Director Moore.
I almost tripped, Mayor. That's better. Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited. I'm always excited to be at groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings because that means there's new improvements and assets that's coming to a community. But what's important to me always is to start with highlighting the value of having elected officials that believe in recreation and parks. And I can't say that I have the great opportunity to have some of the greatest leaders in the world here in Baltimore, led by our Mayor Scott, of course, our Senate President, President Ferguson, Delegate Edison, and Councilman Blanchard. You are not a pain in my side. I do appreciate our conversations, our candid conversations. It just shows your commitment for your district. But also, all of this is not possible without having strong leadership, collaboration, and partnerships. And that's Waterfront Partnership. And what greater leader than Laura Schwartz? Laura, you have truly been a strong advocate and supporter of everything we do in recreation. And what you've done here in the harbor, as been stated earlier, I mean, it's going to be big shoes to fill. Right, but truly, thank you for your leadership and your guidance. And I want to thank our entire Rec and Parks team that has played a vital role in making sure that we been able to support all of the projects. Because the importance of green space, everyone knows having green space in communities where kids can run and play and grow means a lot. But also, it's just not about kids. It's about adults having a chance that they can engage and connect with their communities. And what better place than to enjoy the waterfront when you can come and be a part of this? So, on behalf of our agency, I am truly, truly excited for this project. Can't wait to see phase 2. We're seeing the value of phase 1. And I just want to acknowledge, again, Mayor Scott, Senate President Ferguson, Delegate Edison, all the elected officials across the city, because in my 7.5 years of being in Baltimore, the amount of investment that our agency has been able to be a part of and changing communities around Baltimore, just not in this district, but across the entire city. In the next month or so, we're going to be breaking ground on the rec center. That's going to be in South Baltimore area, in a much needed community where I will be seeing these same individuals again. So just thank you all on behalf of our agency for your leadership and your guidance. And Laura, the commitments you've made over the years, I mean, words can't even explain. And I just want to tell you thank you on behalf of our agency. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your guidance, and thank you for having me.